Hi, my name is Palugyay. I'm working as expert for interreligious and intercultural dialogue with the Catholic Church in Vienna. During the last years, I worked a lot with refugees and migrants with the Red Cross in Vienna. So, if you ask me how important is education and training for integrating refugees and migrants in Europe, I say it is very important. It is crucial, it is central, it is the key, and it's even a double-sided key, but I will come to that later. Whenever you hear the discussion about distributing migrants and refugees among the European countries, the differences are highlighted, the differences between European countries. But this argument does not work when it comes to education, when it comes to training. Because it doesn't matter which European country it is, education plays a crucial role. It plays a crucial role in integrating refugees and migrants. And I see two aspects as very important. So on the one hand, it is of course education, training and work. If you want to have a functioning socio-political system, everyone needs to contribute in the best possible way. That's an old principle. But you have to give people the chance to contribute in their best possible way. It means if you want to have employment, if you want to have a fruitful work situation, you have to give people the chance for education and for training. It doesn't matter what kind of educational training it is. May it be the professional training or may it be school education, always depending on the level, depending on the situation, also where the people come from. You have to include refugees and migrants in the existing structures of the educational system. That's the one aspect. The other aspect, and I think in the long run it's as important as the work aspect, is the intercultural training. And this is why I said it's a double-sided key. It's not only about the refugees and the migrants learning from and learning about the host country. It's a society in the host country that has to learn from the refugees, from the migrants, about their countries. Both sides have to learn from each other. Otherwise it will not work. It does not help if you have people working but living in close communities, not knowing each other. So you have to include the intercultural education and intercultural training, let's say, on both sides. On the host society side, in form of intercultural training for the companies, and of course also on the side of the refugees and migrants, because you have different cultures and you have different traditions, you have different religions. You have to learn from and about each other to understand each other, but also to understand the potential that comes with diversity. That kind of diverse pool of talents and options is it is a source of good potential for every society, and you can only grasp this potential if you have intercultural training and intercultural education. So coming back to the question of how important is education and training for integrating refugees and migrants in Europe, I say again it is the central key for both sides, to avoid unemployment in the long run and to avoid cultural close communities in the long run. So you have to include refugees and migrants in the existing educational system and also open the doors for intercultural training on the side of the host society.